You can vote at Junks Radio or give us a call at 1-800-636-1067. So we've hit over 100 votes now. It's only been up for a few minutes. 4% say sign Tyreek Hill.
People want nothing to do with it.
Now, 12% say sign both. So if you wanted to say 16% are for Tyreek Hill.
That counts.
I think so. I think you need to put it. But 50% say stay away from both. But they don't want Dolphins trash.
Does Tyreek Hill strike you as a guy who would fit into a DQ locker room? I just don't see that.
I don't know if he'd fit into any locker room, but he's talented.
Well, you're not going to have, even though those guys, everyone likes him, there's going to be some outliers.
By the way, physically he can fit into any locker room.
Right. Yeah. Because he's small.
But it doesn't make sense to bring that kind of
But they need to shake up
explosive players.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
They need to shake up the locker room to an extent.
That's the problem. Like, how explosive is he going to be after a devastating knee injury like that? That's what I'd be the most concerned about, even more than his character and the fact that he's not a fit.
Eventually, pretty explosive. Relative. It's not going to be peak 25-year-old Tyreek, but
I have concerns about that.
He has a little extra to spare.
Okay, but age coupled with the fact that it's a devastating injury.
Mm-hmm. Depends how committed he is to his rehab.
I'm going to let somebody else get into the Tyreek Hill sweepstakes if I'm Adam Peters.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't think that they'll go after him. I think they want to be committed to be a little younger.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't hate him if he showed up and kicked the tires on him.
But I might have a semi-Chubb for Chubb. Because if he can come in and give you 8, 10, 11 sacks, there aren't a lot of guys on this roster currently that fit that profile.
Well, the problem is we just had a guy come in and give us 8 or 9 sacks, and they were the most inconsequential sacks I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about Bonds.
I know.
They were, it weren't like they were jumping on the pile. They were legit sacks, but they were just
inconsequential.
They didn't matter to the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now they will get Dorrance Armstrong back healthy. And Dietrich Wise, who everybody seems into, played a game and a half here.
And again, now I can already see you're setting up next year to make fun of Dietrich Wise because you're setting it up. You don't even realize you're setting it up. You're setting it up. He's not going to put up some incredible numbers, but I think he helps the defense. I think he helps the defense.
He's not going to be a guy who's going to give you 12 sacks.
Yeah, I just think he
never
helps.
been in his
He sets the
range
edge
of outcomes.
What I think what his job is, and that doesn't really show up. All right, let's go to Juan in Fairfax. Juan, what's up?
What's going on, John?
Hey, Juan.
What's up?
Hey, bud.
But yeah, how many times have we been on this carousel? I mean,
Several times.
Do you need me to go down the line? Deion Sanders, Albert Hainsworth. I mean, come on. This is no. I mean,
so you're out on Tyreek.
We cannot keep on doing. No, and we're not going to keep on. Everything that glitters is not gold. No.
All right, you're out.
So what is the number one thing? I'm just going to ask you a question. What is the number one thing that you're out on? Is it like just the person? And don't say all of it. I want you to pick one. Is it the personality? Is it the age? Is it the injury? Pick one thing.
It's the injury.
Okay.
This is the big. It was a nasty injury. Very nasty.
Yeah, it was
on TV.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how he's going to recover. We don't know how he's going to recover.
Right. Okay.
So,
all right, you're in. Thank you, Juan.
Look,
appreciate it.
If he recovers fully and he's running a 4.340, then you might be interested. But I don't know if he's going to bounce back into that sort of speed profile.
What the injury is ACL, meniscus, MCL, all of that.
Yeah,
right?
it's multiple.
Did he have any fractures inside with that?
I don't know if he had fractures, but he's due for another procedure. I don't know what that means or how serious that's going to be, but I think he's going to have another one.
Yeah,
so he's not going to be
that too.
He's certainly not going to be 100%. I don't think when camp starts.
All right, let's go to Jay in Mitchellville. Jay, what's up, man? You're on with the Junkies.
What's up, fellas? I don't have a problem with kicking the tires on Tyreek Hill. We don't need him to run 70 yards down the field anymore. He's not even going to be a 1 or a 2. He's going to be a slot receiver. He's only going to be on the field when if we have 3 receivers on the field, and we just need him to basically assume like a Cooper Kupp, Wes Welker type of role, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. He's still going to have the ability to make that first man miss and get you first down. So we just need him to be a possession receiver at this point, and that's kind of what he was doing with Tua. Because Tua, This is Tua, man. Come on. He would hit him occasionally down the field, but Tyreek was changing his game. He was running a lot of slants, and that's all we need him to do. Make the first man miss. Give him, we could sign him for $10 million a year with some incentives. That's fine because we're going to draft a young receiver. Like one of those young guys like Puka or Njigma or the other guy. Draft a receiver from Ohio State whose name you can't pronounce and you can't go wrong. So
right.
I'm telling you, man, that's it. That's it. Kick the tires on Tyreek and we good.
Right. All right. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate
that. So
he's
pro Tyreek.
There's something to be said for it. I mean, can you not sign a veteran and say, okay, he's not the 80 catch guy anymore, but he could. Remember when we brought in Jamison Crowder? Mm-hmm. At the very end of his career, he made some plays that actually helped. I'd say Jamison Crowder made more plays 2 years ago to help us than Von Miller did all of last year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with it. It's a big question mark on whether he's going to get back to where he was before the injury.
So maybe he's not, but if you're
if you're not going to give him a lot of money,
Yeah.
he can still be a contributor, not the contributor he was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But he can still contribute.
I mean,
But what would you have? Would you rather have Debo or Tyreek if you decided to bring Debo back? I'd probably rather have
between the two?
I'd probably rather have Debo
I'd
because
probably rather have Debo because
he
I know
doesn't
he's
have
proven,
a serious injury.
He's proven what he can do.
I think I'd rather roll the dice with Tyreek. The upside
Can I pick neither?
is bigger.
Well,
I
the ceiling is higher.
I want a 23-year-old wideout.
No,
I don't want an
I know, you don't have room for a
30-plus-year guy.
veteran.
I'm saying
you don't have a room
you
for
can get a
another veteran?
23-year-old wideout too. I'm not saying this would be the only receiver that
Yeah.
you sign. I'm just saying, do you want another veteran out there with Terry, or do you want
Not
to
everybody
go
can be
all young?
I'd rather go younger, but I just don't think there's a big crop of young free agent wideouts. Like they'd have to
draft
hit it
it.
in the draft most likely.
They only have so many draft picks, too.
I know they
don't have that
6
many.
draft picks currently. Hopefully by the time draft day rolls around, they wheel and deal and add a few more.
By the way, if you want to get more cap space, Rigo's Rag did a piece, I never got to it, where if they cut Nick Allegretti, that would save them another $3.5 million. We know they're going to cut Marshawn Lattimore, right? Mm-hmm. So they haven't done that yet, but that would save them $18.5 million. So right now they're at like $75 million. So that's going to go up to like 82, 83. Then if you cut Allegretti, that's like 86.
By the way, did you see
near $90 million. That's
the police video of the Lattimore pullover for his arrest?
No, I read the summary of it.
The cop asked him, "Is there a gun in the car?"
Yeah.
He says, "No."
Yeah.
There's a gun in the glove compartment.
Right.
and what the cop said. Can you open up the glove
I
compartment?
didn't see the whole thing,
No,
but
they
it's
just
just like,
search the vehicle.
Hey, you know what we should have you guys
Yeah,
do?
that's not smart.
yeah.
Maybe he didn't know. Is that possible? Sometimes guys walk
I
through
don't
the
think so.
mags, and if you believe them, and I think I do, they didn't realize they had their
Was
gun
he
with
the
them.
only one in the car?
I believe he was a passenger.
Oh, okay.
What were you going to say, Valdez?
Hey, if I give you guys a homework assignment,
Yes.
tonight, do you think you could?
Depends
take
on
care
what
of
the
it?
assignment is.
So
I'm not agreeing to anything blind.
So everyone is in love with this Skip to the Model website where you are basically you play GM for the year.
Okay.
And you guys can play GM for the Commanders where you're cutting or re-signing players
All
on
right.
your current team.
Yeah.
You have
That's the name of the website?
Yeah, so you can sign free agents and contracts.
So I can be Cakes Peters?
Yeah, your
psyched.
draft. They have a mock draft with it as
stick
well.
to the model.
Okay.
What did I say?
You said skip.
Oh,
Stick to
yeah,
the model?
Yes. And then you guys can be Adam Peters.
Yep.
You do it tonight. You come in with your free agent signings, who you're cutting from the team.
I'm happy to do it, but I've always maintained that I would be terrible at it. I've never said
I kind of would like to see
We
your
can check out each other's GM chops.
Yeah, and then I believe the website will grade your GM
All
chops.
right, I would do it. I'm in.
And
I'm in.
And we can show everybody's.
Are we certain
pickups.
that we can
Yeah.
do this within a reasonable time frame? I don't want to spend 8 hours doing this. I'm willing to spend an hour or
Probably
two,
do it
but I'm
in
not.
10 minutes.
This looks so complicated. It does look complicated.
I'm guessing you'll be able to handle it. We'll figure it out. But I'm in.
Don't send the link via email, though, because
yeah,
nobody
don't do
else
that.
checks email but me.
Don't do that.
Go to sticktothemodel.com. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
No, but you probably will need a reminder.
I'll just leave it open on my computer. I'm at it right now. Just send me a text.
I love having a million windows open. I wonder why my computer's slow, because I have 100 windows open. They're all just trying to stay open.
Yeah. What I like about it, has smart suggestions. So in other words, it'll give you some.
Sure.
It'll give you some.
Give some breadcrumbs along the way, which helps.
Yeah, I'll cut Tyler Ott.
Why not?
I'm going to cut a bunch of
I'm
guys.
going to cut a lot of guys.
He's going to cut everybody.
It's going to be a bloodbath when I'm doing it.
Yeah, we'll go over your guys' cuts and acquisitions and everything.
I might cut,
We'll discuss your grades.
I might cut a guy whose name rhymes with Shmaron Shmaine. That'll save a lot. That'll save a lot, because that defense stunk with him. I can save a lot of money and stink without him. That's the way I'm gonna.
If you cut him, you would save $16 million. But does that mean you'd have $9 million dead?
I don't know. I have to go on the website and figure it out. I have to figure out how much money I have to play with.